How you doing, Durinde? Back with you once again, continue our Let's Play of Stellaris, the Kennedy 1.41 patch. Glad to have you along as we continue to head out to the void as the Blorg, make some friends, and of course, actually conquer some people. We are at war with the Righteous Pact, dude. Sounds like an 80s band. So that's the Kehemplar Empire, the Demazanian Empire, and the Foundation of Brakma. So it's kind of this little group here. So, okay, we do have some debris. Don't have to worry about that. Starvation might be something that we should worry about, though. We don't want anyone starving on our home worlds or any of our worlds. Actually, -8 food. How did that happen? Okay, so yeah, this is one of our newer worlds, and what happened? Everyone decided to relocate there for some reason or another. Happiness -35. No kidding. So, yeah, we really need to kind of solve this food crisis. We are upgrading our ship shelter. That's going to help a bit. Don't really want to do this, but I should probably plop down a hydroponics facility there. That guy's up and leaving. Can't say I blame him if there's nothing to eat. We want to build a mine here. Who are these guys? Provlav. Good for them. Okay, so we want a power plant there. We want a Batharian plant. Do we have access to Batharian plants? No? We need a planetary administration. Okay, so we'll hold off on building on that tile. We have some star foxes here. We have power plant there. And a power plant here. Lots of infrastructure, but if everybody's starving, that's probably not good. These guys are unemployed. So that's going to put us... I think we're going to be fine. That guy's leaving anyway, so I won't worry about him. So we'll build a frontier clinic. That increases habitability. I think that would be a good choice for us. And we'll build another power plant right there. And that's all about we want to do on this planet for now. Maybe not. These guys still need stuff to do. So what are we lacking? Doing 600 minerals a month, which is pretty ballin'. We can do a visitor center. That increases habitability as well. Why not? Make our planets friendly to people of all races. We can do a mineral silo, but we're not really doing a lot for minerals on this planet. And I guess we don't have access to power hubs yet. No, we need planetary administration, so maybe we'll hold off on that as well. How are our defensive armies? Have I built them? I have. Okay, that's good. Let's make sure we upgrade our spaceports. We have 77 naval capacity out of 598. Why does that seem off to me? Something happened last time I don't know about. Where is our fleet? Strike force here. Okay, so they are heading into strike range. Latchum there. Okay, unemployment. Okay, so we do have another mushroom world here. At least they have enough food for now. That's a good thing. Gonna want a mine right here, and what do I need? I probably need minerals more than anything. Let's go for a mineral silo there in that case, and do a mine there. It's a fairly large world, so I think basic hydroponics farm there wouldn't go astray, and let's go for one more mine right there. Okay, that puts us down to 36 minerals, which is okay for now. So, all right. So yes, we are at war, and our fleet is moving out. Good. How's research for us? 150 months for 0-point power. We got 59 months till we can have an additional leader, and 67 months for additional ship hull points. Okay, cool. Let's check out the rest of our worlds just to make sure everything is copacetic. These guys are leaving. Where are you going? Altan. The hell is Altan? Elgor Prime. He's got... Where the heck is Altan, and why is it so sexy? Okay, so we want minerals and energy on that planet. Birds on Prime. We can upgrade pretty much everything here. Okay, so we're out of minerals again for now. So our strike force. Okay, there's a stellar devourer there. We definitely don't want to end up in that sector. Looks like we've already taken one planet here. Looks like it. It's a 3.2K fleet right here, so we're definitely going to want to intercept that at some point. A couple of science ships floating around. So why did we take this planet but not that planet? It's only been a couple days since I played this save game, but I don't know. I'm fairly confused about the order of things. All I know is that I'm at war, so anyway. Our 5-star admirals should hopefully be able to best their 5-star admiral. So we still have a lot of upgrades to do on Burzon Prime. We'll keep working on those for now. Get that old war infrastructure in place so we can build more and more ships. This seems super low to me right now. Why? Did we lose a lot of ships at some point for some reason? I don't know. I can't remember. I can't fathom me losing, but it may have happened. I don't know. And I wasn't drunk the last time I played or anything. At least I don't think I was. Anyway, we'll continue as if we were normal and continue to build up our fleet here. Okay, so we've taken out that fleet, or at least forced them to retreat. Yeah, that's weird that we've conquered a world, but we haven't done anything else. So the fact that we're missing transport fleets? Where are our transport fleets right now? Padrag Vol, which is this system. And I think we're still building armies here. Or we should be. Alright, so let's pump out a few armies. Okay, hostile fleet engaged where? Here? A single corvette. Yeah, we should be able to take that. And how come you guys aren't rolled into a single fleet? Let's do that. Let's do it. Because it makes us feel... I'm not sure if that's the lyrics or not. Anyway, 12% for war score right now. So we do have a bunch of debris floating around. Do we have any available science ships to actually check some of this stuff out? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Do we have anyone who is good at anomalies? You're pretty good at anomalies. Marla Lopez. Okay, Marla. We'll get you to come to this system. And... okay, you can't make it to that system. Never mind! Whatever I was planning to do, I guess we have some closed borders, so we can't do it. Alright, so we have started our bombardment campaign here. We have. Good. We will need some attack forces, though, so we want to grab these guys out of Padrag Vol. We'll get them to follow this fleet. Follow me, and everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night. A little bit of Uncle Cracker there for you. Coming at you from 2002. I'm not sure what year actually Uncle Cracker was on the charts, at least in Canada. I don't know how big Uncle Cracker was in the States. Was he an international thing? I don't know. I remember him being on the radio a lot, like back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I think it was late 90s. Seems like I was in high school when Uncle Cracker was a thing. It's a weird name for a band. Okay, so we're fighting someone else. We're like Russell Crowe fighting across the world. There we go. Alright. So we do have a ton of minerals right now, so that's good. Has our food situation improved at all? Doesn't look like. We should probably build our science lab here anyway. And, okay, so that's still being upgraded. 83 days, so about 3 months from now. Okay, so we can upgrade our administration building here. How's food holding out? Food's at 1. Probably want a governor. If we can afford one, we can. You're good for... I like to go with the long-lived ones because I don't like having to change these guys out. Okay, so, you know, it's like you buy the good quality batteries because you don't want to end up changing the batteries in your remote all the time. Burzon Prime, we can upgrade our mine there. Elgor Secondus. We've had someone abandon our power plant. Well, you produce one more, so we'll plop you down there. Okay, and we still have some people leaving. Okay. The Loop Temple, Signs in the Stone, archaeologists. There we go. My God, I need a new tongue. And found a forgotten temple in the remote highlands of Blorg. Buried for centuries, but recently exposed by an earthquake. Dating techniques suggest it's a pre-industrial relic. Hand-hewn from volcanic rock. However, the recurring symbol on the walls and radial altar, a Mobius looped serpent consuming its own tail, it's Ouroboros, but has no obvious precedent in early history. The inscription use a unknown alphabet. One excitable archaeologist suggests it's a relic left by an unknown precursor race. A presumably meaningless coincidence. The quake seems to have occurred in the same time. It's the final message from the black hole in Susco. Okay, so this is still kind of a leftover part of the Single Horizon DLC. So merit study, or it's ominous. Investigate the loop. Okay, so it doesn't matter what we check here. We'll say it merit study because we've been taking kind of like a fascinating approach to this event. So let's take a look at our special projects. The Loop Temple. Okay, so we do want to research that. Okay. And here comes the transport fleet, the Blorg Assault crew. And are we still bombarding here? We are. Good. All right. And Blorg itself. Why are we building assault armies on Blorg? We should be building them on Burzun or Padrag Vol. That's right. I thought I set up to build here. Maybe it was Blorg that I set up. Looks like we do have some major fleets here, though. Yes. So we do want more assault armies if we can afford it. Just take a quick look through our planets again. I think we're fairly good, though, in terms of what we can do. Everything seems to be pretty much maxed out for now. That guy's got nothing to do. There's zero food right now. We're upgrading our administration building at some point. Alright, so we're probably going to want a... Yeah, let's go for a visitor center. Make our planets nice to visit. Clear out this. That was, what, Burzun? No, that was Nova Antioch. And, okay, we do have some unemployed people here. Have we upgraded our ship shelter yet? No. In a few more days, though. 6 days. Might as well just stay on this so we can start the upgrades as soon as that is done. And we also want to build a power hub on this world because we do have a Betharian stone here, so we're going to be able to produce a nice bit of power. Alright, so we're going to build a... Power hub, energy credits plus 10%. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, we want to upgrade our hydroponics facilities. And we should be able to build a Betharian reactor here now. Or Betharian power plant. There we go. Keep thinking of nuclear reactors in the alpha mod. Food's still at -5, which isn't terrific. Once that hydroponics farm gets built, that should help. And plus, we're upgrading this administration building once again, so that's definitely going to help us out. We're fighting someone, apparently. Fleet engaged. Okay, the science ship is throwing itself against the wall of death. That is our fleet. 106. I still think this seems kind of low. We must have lost ships at some point. Just can't remember where. Dude, where's my ships? Starring Ashton Kutcher. It's about all I can tell you about that movie. I remember seeing it at some point, but couldn't really tell you the plot, aside from the fact that they lost their car for a while. There's also something about a Chinese drive-through, and then that's all I can remember about Dude, Where's My Car? Sounds like some sort of end to a junior high essay. And that's how I spent my summer, watching Dude, Where's My Car? Over and over and over again. So we are bombarding. We do have some ships curious, like, why are they in orbit? You guys should join our awesome fleet of coolness. because we're going to take over the world with it, or take over the galaxy. We already have taken over the world. The world was the first step. We gotta step up our game here. Okay, so 3,000 minerals right now, which is quite a few. So yeah, we are kind of maxed out for energy, so I should focus on mineral producing buildings. So we're going to start plopping down many mines as we can. So we're going to build right here. Okay, and there goes our invasion. These guys actually might not win. They do have a lot of defensive armies. I should have took a look at the planetary surface before I dropped troops in. Okay, well, we'll get these guys to come in. And yes, we do have these large fleets. Okay, so all you guys should probably be following our main fleet here. Let's see. We assign a general? No, we're full up on leaders. Never really use generals. I don't know if they make much of a difference, but typically if you have 8 or 12 people in your assault group, you can usually take a world. I don't know if it's going to happen for us this time, though. So the game is ticking along a little slowly there now. So while that happens, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. We seem to have a handle on what was going on and what's happening now, so I'm going to speed things up to the fastest speed so we can actually get results. Okay, so they're starting to lose garrisons. I think we're going to be fine. It's going to be a close one. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Yeah, our armies did take a bit of a beating, though. Anyway, so we want to grab our fleet. Okay, the Loop Temple, time and stone. Our scientists have learned a great deal about the subterranean temple, but some questions remain. A roof aperture along with the radiant altar suggests it was once a solar calendar, but it's so badly damaged by the earthquake that we can't be certain. If the builders found particular dates important, we'll never know which ones. We've had better luck with the unknown alphabet. It's a debased variant of a better-known something script, not an alien language at all. We've successfully deciphered it. The temple is dedicated to the Waiting Worm, or the Worm in Waiting. Most of the inscriptions are erroneous, poetic invocations requesting its appearance, or if read in the other direction, its departure. There's also a body of inscriptions describing the operations of the universe, which our more excitable archaeologist swears contains references to advanced field equations. Nothing new to us, but very impressive for a temple of this vintage. We have yet to find a physicist who's prepared to go on record as agreeing that the references are meaningful, though. The temple holds no cosmic secrets or alien weapons, as far as we can tell, but its dark spaces have a distinctive, menacing beauty, and the poetry and the invocations of the Worm in Waiting become fashionable. They are set to popular music, and they are published in collections. Okay, so we could open it to the public. That increases happiness. We could reserve it for academics, so we get a bit of a society boost there. There's something wrong there. Better safe than sorry. Bring it. We'll open it up to the public. I'm exposing as many people to the worm. Oh, a rendezvous. The Third Strike Force name is being hailed by the synergy of Lord Colonelli. This despite the fact that it isn't sending any ID codes we recognize. And no ship of that name has ever been commissioned. The synergy's commanding officer claims to be Captain Pablo Sedania. Our admiral of that name is alive. Well, and Elser. This must be an ambush. I'm taking the approach that things are fine and dandy with this worm in waiting. I know that's probably not going to be the case, but I want to see. I want to see what happens. So we're going to open a channel. Incoming transmission. A rendezvous. The captain that was. The captain that appears on our screen is clearly Pablo Sedina. Yeah, that's definitely Pablo. I mean, you know, he's got that distinctive blob. But a scarred, haunted, decrypt wrecked edition. Face glossy? Where's his face? With plasma burns and older, much older. The bridge in the background looks like he just as scarred, just as decrepit, but the captain's voice is firm and clear. Finally! You're here. I waited so long. My punishment is to die in a battle against you. Please end me. I'm sorry. If you want to end it, what is the loop? Surrender. Physics research, society research, or physics research. Let's ask him, what is the loop? The loop is what came first and what comes next. The worm in waiting, and I suppose the worm is the loop. Let's say time is a labyrinth, starring David Bowie. The captain begins to gesture futilely. Then the loop is its monster or its maker. No, I can't explain it. And if you know, and you'll know more soon. You did in my past. Weapons locked? ? What's happening here? Are you really Pablo? Ask the loop. Am I? Okay. A warship is full of ways to die. Don't you remember? Of course you don't. Yet you might not. Now the loop needs sacrifices. You don't want to trifle with the loop. Okay, surrender. Whatever you've done, we can help you. Too late, the captain says. Okay. Oh, okay. Third Strike Force located. Interesting. So we did have another special project. Okay, so there's that frigate. Do we have any ships back in this system to deal with it? The Third Strike Force? Where's the Third Strike Force? Okay, it's our battleship here, so they should be fine taking on him. Whatever is shall be, or whatever is on the go here. And yeah, a new special project has come up, so let's take a look at this. I'm still going to play it like the worm is like this awesome thing. So we want to go here. Static speckled message comes from the captain of the Scissor D. Behind the bridge is wreathed in smoke. Too late, they cough. He left it too long. The loop won't forgive me, please. Okay. Alright. So, how do we research this stuff? So, yeah, we got to go into our special projects. Alright, so let's do this. We need a science ship for it. This one? Yep. Can we not go here? No. Okay, we should have a science ship back here somewhere. Transport fleet. Own fleet. Transport fleet. Okay, so where is our science? We have one up there. There's one there. So none of these can get down for these special projects. Okay, so we're going to have to actually build a science ship for this to work. Where's this one? Same, okay, it's up there as well. So, yeah, let's do it in this system. So I don't think we're building too much here, so we want to build a science ship. Okay. Alright. And once that science ship comes online, we'll have to reassign our scientist. Okay, so let's go back to the war. And, okay, let's see if we can get all our ships in one pile. I love that sentence. Because it almost sounds like I'm swearing. Okay, so we'll transfer you guys in. And it's going to be a massive assault force here. Okay, the 7th. Get you up there, okay. Alright, so these guys need to go take another world. So where can we go? Okay, there is a fleet coming into this system, and our allies are here. So they may, yeah, our allies are actually attacking that world. Okay, so we'll have to try to intercept these folks before that happens. The Third Strike Force will get to come down here as well. Get them to join up, and let's check out our worlds again. We're going to probably want a solar panel network at some point. why not pop in an observatory, and why not orbital hydroponics farms? Because we do have people starving here. Food's at 0. Okay, so that's getting a bit better for us. Of course, once all these pops come in, it won't be as good. So again, what we're lacking is minerals. So yeah, mineral processing plant wouldn't go astray. And do mining networks. As many as we can muster. Mining network, okay. How about Nova Antioch? Okay, so -2 food here now. We're getting ready to upgrade that. Do we have... Okay, so we have 2 hydroponics facilities. Okay. Yeah, so I did say I was going to focus on... Oh, I should do a frontier clinic, though, all the same. That's going to help the food situation, and it's going to help with habitability, which will make people a little bit happier. Let's do a basic mine here, and that's about all we can do now. Our main fleet's coming in to attack that 4K fleet. Hopefully our allies will survive this engagement. Al Gore Prime. Okay. Should look too, see if we have any dissenting people. Looks like there are a few different races who aren't entirely thrilled about the Blorg taking over. I don't know why it wouldn't be, though. We're great people. Okay, so our guys should start firing very soon. Yet we have engaged them. Okay. So yeah, they have about an 8K fleet if you combine the two of them. Looks like our allies are taking the brunt of it, though. They just lost their fleet. I think they jumped their transport saved, which is good. Too bad they couldn't survive it, but that's okay. The Blorg are here to help. So have we built that science ship yet? The Nomad? I think we have. So we want you. Yes, reassign you. And we want you to come and do research projects there. We want you to research debris here. Who's up here? The 4th murder. Okay. It's Moida, I tell you, Moida. Alright, so I think I could probably break this fleet in half, because we've taken out their larger fleets. Send this 4.7K fleet back to take care of what's in this system. Okay. And what are we fighting for, actually? I want to see. A couple planets, okay. Who died? Governor Vera Pushkov. Who was 175. Okay, I think. And, okay, she was the leader of that sector. So planets and sectors. Ibleen. Good night, Ibleen. Good night. Managed sector. No, that's not what we want at all. Planets and sectors. Assign a leader. Recruit a leader. Adaptable. Adaptable is a pretty good trait. Okay. It looks like our leaders start at level 2 now, which is cool. Speaking of which has research going, so we got 31 months for that, 40 months for that, and 119 months. So a few years until anything exciting happens. Okay, so those guys got the hell out of Dodge once I jumped in here. Our fleet is chasing them. And okay. Third Strike Force isn't doing anything. Why is Third Strike Force not doing anything? We want you guys to come down and join this fleet if you can. There are a few kind of sizable enemy fleets around. Have to keep an eye out. Hopefully we don't get caught unawares. Maybe that's what happened to us before. Maybe that's why our fleet size is so low right now. Speaking of which, probably see if we can build some more ships. Check out the spaceport here. Build some MAGA ships, because we do have minerals, hostile fleet present. Okay, so we are attacking Claws of Ivory. He didn't last very long. And we may as well start bombarding that planet as well. First Strike Force has the bombardment going. Burbit. Okay, so, yep, we'll get the you to join up there. Strengthen you if we can. Must have fleet engaged somewhere. Where? Okay, so we're taking out their mining stations in that system. Cool, cool, cool. And things are going fairly well for this war for now. Here's our allies coming down. Excellent. Iradak. Okay, so we're, yeah, still waiting for that to happen. We do have a transport fleet up there. Hostile fleet is present here. It's a single corvette. That doesn't worry me very much. How's food here now? Food's at 0. We can upgrade a bunch of things. And the game is saving. Nova Antioch. Nova Antioch is... How are we doing for food? Food's still at -2 here. We are upgrading the ship shelter, which will allow us to upgrade our hydroponics facilities, so they should be fine for a while. They'll just be a little bit unhappy because they're starving. Just pretend that you're living like in Oliver Twist. Pretend there's a little bit of that going on. Pretend that you're living in the days of Dickens. Is Oliver Twist Dickens? I can't remember. Probably not. Okay. The messenger possibilities. We established that the escape pod was the kind of commercially available knockoff comet in the previous phase of the galactic civilization. No new technologies or other insights. The remains of the messenger, however, are another matter. It's unmistakably an ancestor or variant of the Blorg species. Perhaps we have cousins out there, or perhaps we are subject to genetic manipulation by a precursor race. Tomiko Riki is requesting permission to conduct more extensive research. Release the funding. Okay. No. Yep, we're going to give permission because we want to pursue this course and see what it's all about. Second Strike Force. Okay, this planet should be ours for the taking very soon. Still some bombardment going on. I could split, yeah. I'm going to split these guys off. I'm going to grab this cohort. Send them down to follow this fleet. Or not. Where are they? 6 to 57? Okay. We need you to follow. And we are taking out their spaceport there. Okay, and we'll start the bombarding of their homeworld. And we're researching that. Okay. Can we land our troops yet? 400, 300. Getting close. And we do have a battleship that should join this fleet. There we go. Food's at -1 on that world. Sucks for them. Okay, so their fortifications almost done. Yeah, a lot of fortification that's actually. Let's check out what we'll be facing off against. Not a lot. A rendezvous, funeral treasures. The forensic analysis of the remains so we recovered has uncovered oddities. All parts of the ship were constructed at the same time using techniques that match our own methods of construction, but some components appear to be hundreds of years older than others. A power cell that we've recovered performs much better than it should. Furthermore, 2 analyses that were assigned to the project have recovered unexpectedly from chronic health problems. In one case, a possibly terminal condition. He was at a loss to account for this. Okay, so we've gained some research. Interesting. So this whole Signal Horizon thing is a lot longer than I thought it would be. That was kind of like a short little thing. I thought we were done last time, actually. I guess not. But that's cool. So we've taken Burbot. Probably going to want to go back and take on that fleet. So where's that fleet? Where is our fleet? 46% now for war score. 3.8. We should be able to take on a fleet of a size 3.8, no problem. That science ship's still working. And he will come down and study debris in this system. Cool. What about this system? How's the bombardment going? Have we started bombardment? Are we actually bombarding? Guy Bombardo. Our allies have bombarded. Okay, and we do have some more allies coming down. Cool. Okay, we're fighting someone. Are we actually attacking them from this range? It seems unlikely. Ooh, they do have another 3.4k fleet. They must have jumped out last time we took them on. So they have about 8k for their fleets. 2-star admiral there and 4-star admiral there. We do have another battleship coming in to help us. That will put us over the 8k limit. Yeah, this is interesting. Well, if we take out one fleet at a time as well, we should win no problem. And okay, they have 3 battleships to our 6. We have no corvettes. We have a single corvette. No cruisers. Okay. Not a very well-balanced fleet by any stretch of the imagination. Here goes the cruiser. 7.3 versus 5, but 6. I think we're fine. Pretty sure we're fine. Okay. How's the bombardment going down here? It should be ready to land some troops very soon. 760, okay. Might take a little bit longer than that. Alright, so they have retreated once again. So our fleet here, Pablo. Isn't that the guy who disappeared? His clone or something. Okay. Yes, the strike force. So where else can we take in terms of enemy worlds? Hizzle? We'll go up and mess up Hizzle for shizzle. Okay, we should be able to land here very soon. Land ho! Okay, land armies. Should put us over 50%. And why is our transport fleet not following? This is transport fleet 58. We want them to follow this fleet. So when they get into a system and can access them, there we go. So transport fleet 58, we need you to follow that fleet. Thank you. Come again. Okay. So we've taken that planet. We want to make sure that our transport fleet is following this fleet. Okay, the first strike force. Where will we send you? First strike force. Okay, so we're going after Hizzle. I guess we're going after this place as well. So yeah, we're over 50% for war score now, so that's good. And let's see what we're facing off against here. A spaceport and a military base, okay. And I just want to make sure that we... Is there a second planet in the system? No. Keep thinking there is, but there isn't. So we're still building ships. Yes, we're building MAGA ships, okay. Game is saving. Okay, good. And so let's build some ships in this system then. Maybe... Why haven't we upgraded our spaceport here? That's a good question. And we want a solar panel network. The Kahemplar conglomerate declares war on the Kahemplar Empire. Good for them. Okay, so we won't be building any ships there. What about here? Spaceport. Right. Let's build some cruisers because we seem to be lacking them in our fleets. Okay, so what's up in Hizzle? It's not a joke. I'm trying to figure out what's up in the Hizzle sector. 55% for war score now. It's a 3.8k fleet hanging around. Still don't know why they haven't combined their fleets there. Still fleet engaged. Where? Our single battleship is taking on a mining station. Okay. We've analyzed some debris. Good for us. 3.8k. Okay, so they want to fight. So fight they shall have. Let's turn this rig around and fight them. IRL. Okay, and our allies are coming in. A little bit of help. They'll be a distraction anyway. They mightn't last that long. Well, they have a 1.7k, and we have a 1.7k fleet. I think our 8.3k fleet will be the deciding factor, though. There goes our fighters. Or, no, that's our flagella. It's the attack flagella. Coming to mess you up. Okay, so there goes the cruiser. How do the flagella actually attack? They're just kind of swimming along. It's like that grade 7 health video all over again. Are they actually shooting anything? There goes one. I can't really tell if they're doing anything. Hey, that's neat. That ship broke apart. I don't think I've seen that animation before. Neat. Neato. Okay. And they seem to be actually finishing the fight this time. They're not running away. So that should be the last of their fleet. Good. So we will continue bombarding here, or start the bombardment here. First strike force is attacking someone. Okay, they're attacking a spaceport. Alright, so we're at 59% for war score now. Hopefully we will force them to surrender at some point. And they have surrendered. Okay, victory against the Kahemplar Empire. We have been forced to end this conflict. The best possible outcome. So, are we white? No, we're green. Okay, just took a while for the color to come in. So we have we actually taken out the Kahemplar Empire? Do they have any planets left? I think that was the idea. I was trying to actually completely take them out. HD J. Should be some Kahemplars coming up here. Conglomerate. Yeah, it looks like the Empire is finito. Actually, if we sort by who doesn't like us, the Conglomerate doesn't like us now. And they're at war with the Righteous Pact. So they're still at war with their allies. That's kind of funny. Okay. Well, I think we're going to wrap things up there since we have taken another chunk of space for the Blorg. Hey, if you like what you saw here today, think about liking the video and think about subscribing to the channel as well to keep an eye on whenever I release content. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.